Thank you so much, Mr. Manuel. Awesome job. You are sincerely appreciated for all you do to keep the dream alive. We sincerely appreciate you now and always. I'd like to say excellent morning, everyone. I'm just excited. I'm fired up. I'm just so grateful for the privilege we have to do this together. I don't take this for granted. That's why we're always here. Don't take it for granted. We're always here to do as duty demands that we should always come keep a date where we give corporate updates because we are your servants. We are here to serve you. You've chosen to go on this journey with us, and we consider ourselves really, really, really privileged to be at the other side of the wheel, and but we have to do it together. You know, when there is proper communication in our community, in our family, you can always be sure that there will be a control movement. So we don't want it be that we are going left and you are telling right because you don't seem to have a full hand, face and information about where we are going. So I'd like to use this medium to once again welcome you to this call. And please, I'd like to also warmly advise that you find a way to celebrate yourself. Hit that button, like Mr. Manuel would say. You can pull them down if you can. Scatter that button of emoji. If you can break it, iGOGLOBAL will replace them for you. Just let me feel that you are celebrating yourself. Make yourself warmly celebrated. If you do it too well, who knows? Maybe a bottle of Iroko can hit you, or a pack of pure virgin can hit you. Who knows? Who knows? Something like that. On this call are agency owners. So we can always connect you irrespective of the state where you are. We can always give you a code right now to go to an agency and clear product for yourself. All right. So hit that button. Make yourself warmly celebrated because you matter a whole lot to us. We're in business because you are here. We are nowhere without you. God has sent you to do this with us, and we acknowledge that we belong to each other, and that is why we have to do everything possible and always to make you feel recognized and treasured because you are very, very dear to us. So I want to say a big welcome once again, everyone on this call. Check through the room. A call like this is not where you plan to escalate information to your team, to your team partners, team members. A call like this is when you get them in. Be sure they are on the call to get the information directly from face and information, so that they can run at the same pace with you. So let's take the next few minutes, check through the room while your leaders are not yet here. Go to your WhatsApp group, drop some reminders right there, and put a phone call across to some people that need to be on this call. Pull them in. That's how a leader does. That's how a leader behaves. That's what a leader does. Pull your leaders in. Pull your leaders in. Be sure the people you are working with are on this call. Because if they are not here to get the first-hand information, there is a tendency that they will be thinking you are making up with some of the things you are going to say. You know, there's a greater tendency for people to feel that they are working for you by if they don't understand what is it they are doing. There's a greater tendency for a downline to feel that he's working for the upline, or for the upline, for another downline to feel, a team member to feel he or she is working for the company. That is what amateur does. Professional knows that we are partners. We are co-owners of iGOGLOBAL, and we are doing this together. Professionals knows that we are co-owners of this vision, and that we owe ourselves a responsibility to make this dream work, to make it sustained, to make it a successful brand, and that is not what anybody would do for us. We are going to do it together. And that's why we are not seeing you as a mere member of iGOGLOBAL Republic. We see you as a citizen. It is not the president of a country that owns a country. Come to think of it, it is a political appointment that is tied to time by tenureship. But it is the citizens that own the country. So you are the real owners of iGOGLOBAL. Please, if you don't mind, Let's make you, I want to see you celebrating yourself in a very warmly and unusual way. You can have a way of carrying the seat you are sitting on your head. Let me see it in the images. Just find a way to break the button, right? But don't break your computer. You can break the button, don't break your computer, right? Did you get that? You can break the button, but don't break your computer. All right. Break the button, but don't break your computer. Okay, good. All right, maybe it's time to now check who are the people that are. Okay, let's get to the chat room right now. Let's charge up. Let's go to the chat room. Equally try to let me feel how was your day, how are you doing, how is your business going. I trust you're having a great time with iGOGLOBAL business. What is it like for you? How are you doing? How is your business going? We are having a field time. It's the best time ever for us at the corporate end. Every day we are overwhelmed with the kind of testimonies that are rolling in. Every other day, overwhelming testimonies. One that really got to me really hard. Of course, every other day is another day of a great expectation with testimonies. But I have this colleague that I worked with some years back. I had the privilege of working with her some years back. And of course, we've lost contact. It's been very many years. One of my colleagues also bumped into the office. I got talking with him about iGOGLOBAL. So he came over to the office and we're just talking. Of course, old friends, old colleagues. So we're like, oh, I is Amaka, I is Dayo, I is Ima. We started just asking, oh man, oh, Ima is sick. Oh, she's been down. I can't really tell what happened. Oh, really? Pick up a phone. Ima, what's going on? It's been a long time. Okay, I'm dealing with Emeka. So we were just gisting as old friends. Say, man, you can't tell what I'm going through right now. It's been a battle for life. It's been a battle with my life. What is going on? I can't tell where it's came from, but for some months now, I just noticed some blood is coming out from my breast. It started more like, just tiny, but now overwhelming flow of blood. And my breast is swollen. And I'm feeling some lumps inside. I've been to the hospital, they check, they say it's not cancer. Oh, really? So what exactly it is? They said, there's something. Of course, we don't have too many products. We have all-in-one products. I said, Emma, will you mind if I choose to, I know she has bunch of drugs she's taking because she's been to different hospitals here in Lagos. I said, right, but will you mind giving a try to something? There's something I know that may help. Just try. If it will help you, I will be grateful. And I sent her 2 bottles of Iroko. That is moment you use to do your charity. So I sent her 2 bottles of Iroko. I paid a dispatch person. He took it to her. She started the product. 3 days after, she called me back. Said, sir, I noticed the fluid coming out is no longer bloody, in quote. The color is becoming somewhat light, and it looks more watery now. The color looks somewhat light, like Zobo-like kind of a Zobo color, wine-like color. It's no longer bloody as it used to be. And guess what? I advised her to keep at it, and she continues. About 2 weeks later, we spoke again. She said, I can't tell what exactly it is you sent to me, or whatever it is has really helped me. I can't really say more, but whatever it is has really helped me. The first thing I notice is that I can sleep well. I have deep sleep. And each time I wake up, instead of waking up and feeling as if life is gushing out of me, I wake up feeling energized. I wake up feeling refreshed. I wake up feeling alive. And he said, that's not the testimony. He said, the testimony is that I am looking for the big lump in my breast. That's what I'm looking for now. I've been searching for where the lump disappears to. I'm looking for where the big lump disappears to. And even those other tiny ones, I'm discovering that they have reduced drastically in size and in number. That's what keeps us going. At the corporate, it's not really much about, yes, it's business we are doing. But of course, I had the privilege of also being schooled and mentored. So I understood the philosophy that makes business work. Value proposition. There must be a strong value exchange. Once you have gotten the question bordering on value right, meaning when people exchange their hard-earned money with whatever it is you offer, and what you offer has solved their problems, what you offer has met their needs, what you offer has represent, over-delivered. You under-promise, but what you offered over-delivered. That is the business. You will know no limits. That is just the truth. You will go global. That is the truth. So for you, I need you to know, like I was in a meeting today with one of our leaders, and she also told me of another person whom she gave the product to. And I said, you said this lady, her colleague, and one day she just noticed she came to the office with a swollen, jar. As it was badly swollen. She was in heavy pains. She went to the hospital. They check her up. They say, oh, you're having gum infection. Your tooth is bad. They have to extract it. They gave her appointment on a Monday. It was on a Friday she went to the hospital, to the clinic, to the dentist. And then they say, oh, Monday you come for extraction. And she gave her one bottle of Iroko before. She kept the bottle. From the day she kept the bottle at home, she didn't use it. And when she came back to the office, she just jokingly said, the most painful part? You are going to spend money. Not just that you are going to lose your teeth, but you are going to spend money on top. And it's like you don't have an idea of the pains you are going to go through. Why not just try this product? If it doesn't work, let it be that it did not work, but try. What if this can save you from that trouble? Reluctantly, when she got home, she opened a bottle of Iroko, poured like 10 ml into a cup, gushed it into her mouth, and spit out the whole thing. She spit it out. Too bitter. She spit it out. It's too bitter. But the little that got in contact with the affected area, what she noticed was the next day, she just noticed that the pain has drastically reduced. The little that got to the affected area, the pain has drastically reduced. That was how nobody needed to tell her that. It's like you got a solution at home when you're out in the street looking for a solution where you may not find it. That was how, on her own, she now went and took Iroko now as medicine. She went and now taking that as medicine. Gush it in. That one said, gush the Iroko, put plenty and use it to goggle and leave your mouth with it. Let it settle well at the affected area. Guess what? This happened on a Friday night and then Saturday. By Monday, when she went to the hospital, the dentist checked and said, but we can't find why we gave you appointment to come for the surgery. We can't find why we gave you the appointment to come for the surgery. With what we are saying, you don't need surgery. The thing is almost gone. What did you do to what did you use? Remember, there is no way it's written on our product that could help with tooth problem, right? That is a fact. We have a combo. Our product is a combo, all in one. A combo pack. That is what we have in that bottle. So guys, I need you to understand that is what is fueling us. And we are trying to imagine, like me, I grew up seeing my mom battling with tooth issue. She took off one. From day one, after a while, he extended to another one. She went, removed that one. Before we could say Jack Robinson, she has lost like 4 teeth. Before we could say Jack Robinson. And if you have not gone for that surgery, you may not understand what it feels. It may look like a light surgery, but it's a painful experience. That's a fact. And that has knocked out that problem. So guys, that is what is fueling our joy back here. We know we have great products. Is it our pure virgin? Testimonies that are crazy. I hear things that are humbling. When a woman of over 60 is telling you, I don't just know what is it you have inside that product, but the product is even surprising me, because right now I discovered it's like I'm getting tighter than I used to be as a young lady. I'm getting tighter. My husband is struggling to penetrate me. That is a strange experience. And it's like I'm enjoying sex now as an old woman, a woman that has entered menopause. I'm enjoying sex now than I used to enjoy as a single lady. As you know, are you getting that? These are real testimonies. Is it the one that will tell you, I have never experienced orgasm until I used your product? I have never in my life as a woman, I don't know what they call orgasm. It was until I used your product that I experienced orgasm. So guys, we have something that really, really, really worth giving that loud promotion. And that is why we don't take the opportunity we have for granted. For us, this is not a secondary option. This is a first class option for us. So I like to say welcome once again. I don't know about it. I want to just believe they are excited as we are back here, because for me, in my family, I have grown children. If the hospital is not like the routine as it used to be before. Almost every other month, somebody will be down, my tummy, my nose. But now Iroko has kept my family together. Even the one in the boarding house, he goes back to school with his bottles of Iroko. And that's what has happened. So guys, we have a treasure. We have treasures. And I'm telling you what, more miraculous products are coming. Why it takes us longer on this product matter is that we are not a regular company. We can't afford to bring out any product that does not sustain what we are known for. We are known for magical products. We are known for irregular, excellent, something beyond excellent, outstanding, amazing, superior products. And that is why it takes us longer time. But work is ongoing. I'm telling you, it won't be long. We are doing some new unveiling. Now, why did we actually put this call, together for you? Our phase was to letting you know that we have been cooking up something. Months ago, we did a promo that lasted for about 3 solid months. We unveiled the promo I think that was, and it lasted for 90 solid days. And if you benefited from that promo, if that promo added to your business, if that promo boosted your income, get to the chat room right now. Let me feel your vibe. Get to the chat room right now. Tell me what happens to your business during the promo. What has become of your business after the promo? Get to the chat room right now. Let's shake this room together. We are hearing amazing things, how people whose income was dancing between 20, 50,000 weekly move from 50 to 70 to 80 to 100 to 200 to 300, 500 to 1 million, and boom, 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 boom. Keep going. That is the spirit. And you know what? It's still speaking up to this moment. It never stopped even when the promo stops. The promo is still driving businesses. And that was the essence. And more people have come in contact with that product through that promo. I just want to believe you took massive advantage of it, because it was a boom. It was a blast. It was a blast. Mr. Fai said it was skyrocketed. And someone else said it was a boom. And then I hear someone said, my business has been on fire, man. Many awards accorded. Man, congratulations. Oh, madam, you're on Wadito. Congrats. That's a good one. Many people have dusted rounds. Many have dusted rounds. And again, we didn't shortchange you anyway in the course of that promo. We paid commission 100%. We gave award out 100%. All that is due you was given out 100%, even during that promo. On top of the promo, we did not limit you in any way. So I just want you to know that we treasure what we have here together. Congratulations once again. Guys, be sure you are not unmuted, because you must not distract the room for avoidance of being removed. Please be sure you are muted. Everybody check your status to be sure you are muted. All right, so that you are not distracting the room. Okay, please can I have, okay, be sure you are muted. All right, so coming down to updates, I like to start with international market expansion. For us, business development and expansion, new market activation is something that we treasure, because we understand that the wider we go, the deeper your income will become. And for us, we have refused to relent. We are going to keep at expanding, and expansion activation business will become. So as a way of update, we have been on product registration in some few countries within Africa. We started with Ghana, and I'm pleased to letting you know that we've made milestone success. As at this time of this report, it was we have actually gone through the critical stage in the process, which was the product lab analysis. It's not enough to send products to a country because the product has a local NAFDAC registration, and just thinking the product will scale through in the new market. Very many times, product failed local and product analysis. It's a critical step for product endorsement. But the good news is, our product did not just pass the test in Ghana. It passed the test in a very interesting dimension. One of these days, I will tell you what happens. Of course, it was a fresh taste for our product, where Iroko was, administered, to animals. Pure Virgin was administered to animals also. And for length of time, they did their experiment and observation, and they came out with very, very overwhelming results. But when they were telling us of how they applied the Pure Virgin on rats and some other stuff they are using, and what they saw, what came out as their outcome, it was quite amazing to hear that those people are very, very dutiful in the process. No matter what you think about NAFDAC, I'm telling you, when it comes to them doing their job, they will do it. They do it well. That is what happened to us in Ghana. The product has scaled through the critical stage, and we are now on phase 2, which is the final stage. We are facing FDA now. The analysis reports came out. All our products scaled through outstanding report, the Pure Virgin and Iroko. So now we are facing FDA, and I'm sure it's not going to take a quite shorter time, because aside from we sending analysis, the analytical report from Nigeria, they insisted they have to do indigenous report from the accredited lab, and it was done, and the result is in our favor. If you just want to congratulate us, you can hit the button right now. Let me feel your vibe. Congratulate us warmly. That is a milestone. For us, there's something about a Nigerian and Ghanaians. We have a lot in common. We understand ourselves and we love ourselves. So what is happening in Nigeria, if it doesn't extend to Ghana, nothing new serious has happened in Nigeria then. And we saw a business land in Ghana in this industry and does not come to Nigeria, it must be a very small business. So I like you to know that now that the era has changed, that Africans are no longer waiting for business to land from America, but we are now at the veil. It is our own turn now to create global rating businesses and export them around the world. And that is what iGOGLOBAL represent. That is why we always say that we are not a Nigerian company. iGOGLOBAL is an African firm that got started from Nigeria. And that's why everything around us, if you pick up our product, you will see, aside from finding English version for the English-speaking countries in Africa, the other side of the product are French, version, because we started with the end in mind. We are going all out for African market for a start before we go global. But the good news is, it is Africans that will take iGOGLOBAL to America, to Asia, to Europe, to Australia. It is Africans that will take iGOGLOBAL global. We are not bearing iGOGLOBAL as a nickname. It's not just a business name. It's a statement of fact. And that is who we are. And I need you to know that you are highly privileged running this show with us and starting at this time with us, because it is a time for us to build global. And the company will not do much without you. When we are saying we are going global, we mean you are going global. That's what we are saying. You are our brand ambassadors. You are our brand influencers. So when we are saying we are going global, it means you are going global with us. It won't be long. As we get done in Ghana, we are going to move to Ghana, spend maybe 1 month in Ghana, launch our business massively in Ghana, and we look forward to inviting some top government officials. We're going to invite the president of Ghana. It will be our honor. Invite some top government officials, because we are coming there. We are coming home. We are going home. Ghana is our home. We're going to stay up that place and spend some time and establish our brand, get it well rooted. And maybe from Ghana, we head maybe to South Africa, and then we head to maybe to Ghana, to Ethiopia, and maybe Ghana, Kenya, and maybe Cameroon, because work is equally ongoing. So trust me, we are a global movement on motion, and the timing is just right that you are joining us. So I just needed you to know that work is ongoing and that we are not leaving any stone unturned. The reason is because we are a legally minded company. We will want to be sure we give a soft landing to our partners everywhere we are, by being sure that we observe all the legal protocols. So we're going to register the business in each country we go, and register the product with the government, so that you have the liberty and the freedom to go to the government house and go to FDA, NAFDAC office in that country, and do business with no iota of fear and doubt in your mind. That's what we stand for, guys. So that's where we are. That's where we are. I just want to believe you're excited about the news. And by the way, again, from the last report I got on Monday, every Monday of the week is when we have a management meeting where we get update from each department to be sure we are on track. Issues that bother us has to do with our distributors, with our partners, are not taken lightly. Any concern that borders on your commission are not taken lightly. Like this week, guys, it was something we can't explain. Of course, you know, we have overcome payment issues for months now. We have never had issues with payment. Every other week, as it comes, we have never failed to being sure that everybody get paid on Monday. I'm proud as your CEO to say, on behalf of your proud company, iGOGLOBAL, that as of today, we are not owing nobody, like say we owed because we failed to pay. No one has qualified for a award that was not given. No one has any bonus that was not paid, except there was an issue. Sometimes somebody will put GT Bank and put phone number, whereas the account number belongs to Access Bank. It will mix it up. But once it comes to the customer service, we rectify it and we fix and we go. We call people that we see in our system who has earned income and have not been able to get because of issues with their account. We do call customer service, call them to say, hey, we notice you have earned some money, but you are leaving them on the table. We don't need your own. We are fine with our own. Come and rectify this issue. Send us another account. Let's get you paid. We've done that again and again. We don't owe. But this week, we had a technical issue that emanated from what happened last week. For some of you on this call, you got paid twice last week. We had a technical glitch that makes some of you on this call got paid twice last week. It was a challenge for us, and we got to you. I've seen some of you on this call, you were called, literally called from the customer service. And we got to you that, oh, this was what happened, and that we have to rectify that. And we discovered we couldn't start calling everybody. The number was large and the money involved was much. But that's not an issue for us. We take absolute responsibility for what happened. So the best to do was, instead of calling individuals, let's just put a minus, a minus in their back offices, so that, the back office, the system can check and correct subsequent money that comes in there. It can be deducted until the differences is kept. The account is cleared, balances is kept. But in the course of doing that, we discovered that it affected this week bonus. That some people who originally did not have issues were affected in the course of trying to do that. Take little technical glitch, which is what they are working to fix. We tell you the way it is right here. That is why some of you have not gotten your bonuses as at today, which has not happened for a very long time. Some of you got paid yesterday, but we had some glitches. We noticed we don't want you to be paid anything less from what is due you. And I want to let you know that we are on top of the situation. Everything being equal, by tomorrow we should be able to place that dial. And I'm so sorry that this happened. I never thought it was a serious issue. We thought it was just a minor concern until because for us, we do proper system evaluation and audition. We audited the system and we discovered that the generated info was not accurate. Some people were going to be underpaid. So we had to stimulate the system, and we were able to get it perfectly right. We run a system that is 100% take to making it happen. Nothing is done manually. I just wanted to let you know why that delay happens. But as at the close of work today, we were almost at the completion stage. I'm sure that this night we'll use it to finalize it, so that by tomorrow you will get your alert. And please, when the alert hits you, hit the chat room. When the alert hits you, do what? Hit our WhatsApp room. Hit it hard. As the alert hits you, get to the chat room and hit the chat room hard. And that's how it's going to go. That is how it's going to go. So guys, it's just a way of letting you know that we are on top of the situation. You will get your money because we want you to get. We are always excited when it gets to you. And then the last report I got also on automation payment shows that we are on a clean sheet as at the time of when the report got to me. We are on a clean sheet. We don't have issues with alert payment, right? With payment, people can seamlessly make payment. And please, if you have issues, escalate it to your leaders. Most of your leaders have been on that automation payment. They don't have any issues. And please, if you have any concern bordering on using automation for transaction and you need support, we have videos we've made to guide you on what to do. And the customer service team are also on standby to guide you on how to use automation to make payment. I know on this call, I don't have any old school person on this call. We are all new school. We are all Gen Z, Gen's what? I don't know what Gen you carry, but then we are brand new minded guys, vibrant guys. So you don't need to go back and be doing it analogically, all right? The analog way. So come forward with this new system and leverage technology in doing your business so that you can do your transaction any moment without any fault. All right, guys, while this is still happening, I need you to go to our respective chat room and check the room. Let people still know that the meeting is still ongoing. Go to your chat room, let them know we are live. Pull in some more people. Let's pull in some more people because there is a big news coming at the later part of this update. It's going to shake your table because it's shaking my table. It's on my table right now. It's shaking. So let's get to the chat room. Let's let people know the meeting is still on. They can still join us. Let's shake the room and be sure your leaders are right in the house. Be sure your leaders are right in the house. And next is that we are commencing another phase of business expansion. Indigenously, we are going to commence another mega phase of mega event in cities in wrapping up the year. we want to end this year very strong. No one is permitted to end this year weak. We don't want no one in our family to end this year in sickness. We don't want no one to end this year in poverty, in lack. So that said, we want to get this product to every home. We want to get this product to every home in Nigeria. We want to shake everywhere, online, offline. Everybody must know Iroko because Iroko is a lifesaver. And as such, we will be unveiling another batch and rounds of mega events in some mega cities across Nigeria in wrapping up this business year. By the way, we're also unveiling another dimension of our business, which is agency business launch. And for your information, come this Saturday, we will be launching a very amazing agency in the city of Shagamu. Come this Saturday. The agency in Shagamu, that is our first agency in that axis, will be launched on Saturday. And if you are around there, or you have people around there, or you know what to do with the internet, pulling people to that event is going to be a mind-blowing event. Pulling people to that event. Just be sure you're pulling people to that event. Let them come in there and enjoy what we are talking about. It's going to be heavy. And other agencies also will be doing same, launching and launching and launching. We will keep at that because that's the way to go, right? So be sure you send in your people. As it stands, it promises to be really an awesome time, okay? So like I said, you will be kept updated in due time. You will see the calendar of events, where and when is actually happening. And that's how it's going to go. That is how it's going to go. That is how it's going to go. Like I said, we want to be sure we finish this year strong. And by the way, I want to personally, on behalf of the corporate, and warmly congratulate the latest brand new global ambassador of network marketing industry from the best network marketing business school in town, representing Africa in the club, in the clique called iGOGLOBAL Business School. We are so proud of you guys. And if you're on this call, show up. And let's just show up. Let me know. Say I'm here. Let me know you are here. Tell me the batch you wear. If you are a graduate of IBS Business School, get to the chat room right now. Tell me the batch you wear. Batch 1, batch 2. If you're a part of the batch 2 and you were in batch 1, show up there and tell me I'm batch 1, but I was also part of batch 2. Man, these guys rock it. We did the first batch. It was just a 1 month, a 1 week stuff. We wrap it up in 1 week. That was batch 1. It was amazing. We saw overwhelming results. It was exciting. And guess what? We decided, because we discovered that batch 1 was great. But of course, you know, for us, it got to keep getting better. So guess what we did? We took time and cooked batch 2. Batch 2 was superiorly cooked. We garnished it up, and we were well packaged, and so overwhelmingly delivered and served. And trust me, the people that fed on it, they felt it. It was super delicious. That event was what we call transformer. That is what we call mental transformer. It brought overwhelming transformation to our community. The people that attended, we introduced some strength courses like God's Factor, a dimension to let you know that no matter how well you do, if the place of God is not right in your life, that can affect your growth. Let you know that you need to balance it. As you are seeking this earthly thing, trying to make money, trying to get this, you need to remember God and serve Him with your time and with your life. and that when he blesses you, because he owns everything, that your business will go to another level. That was one topic that changed it for many people. We brought in another course, emotional intelligence, that was not part of the first batch, to letting you understand the place of temperament in building business, in a relationship business. That there are majorly 4 kinds of temperament. We talk about the sanguine, the guys that are charismatic, the marketers, the sales guys, the guys that knows how to present opportunities, that knows how to talk, the charismatic. We tell you the strength of a sanguine, and we also were able to let them know the weaknesses of a sanguine. Number 1, they are smart, charismatic, but they can be what? Very disorganized. We show them the pros and the cons. We brought another guys called the choleric. Those are the domineering guys, those guys that are always burning their faces. They don't laugh when everybody laughs. Don't know if you have someone like that. They seems to not to have too much emotion. They don't feel what everybody feels. A lot of them are in uniform. You find them more around there. They like uniform because they like to be in charge. They like to dish out command and give authority. They don't like people messing with the authorities. If you have a choleric as a father, good for you. Because when it's to deal with your case will reach the zenith of punishment. And that's just it. So we let you know that there are people wired like that by birth. They are choleric. They like to take charge. They are dependable guys. They are guys that when they set out for a goal, they don't mix emotion with business. You may be dripping blood, but you got to deliver. They set out to hit around, they work for it and make it happen. What happened later, we talk about it. And we let you know how those people, how to identify them, their strengths and their weaknesses. We talk about the phlegmatics. We talk about the melancholics. We were able to analyze those 4 temperaments and letting you know how to work with them, because all the people you have in your team fall under those categories. You need to know. If you don't understand, you'll be clashing with them. And once you start clashing, you may lose some people that were meant to take you to the top just because you don't know how to work with them. So by the time we were done, people discovered that they have already lost some people out of ignorance. But by virtue of being part of the class, they learn a great deal. But we didn't stop there. We discovered some people are ignorant when it comes to their personal finance. We introduced another amazing course, on financial intelligence. We brought in a dimension that makes them digest it properly. We brought it in, and it was an overwhelming course, telling you about how to build your personal finance and take charge and stay on top. In a nutshell, if you're not in that class, guys, you miss a lot. I may not have a better way of telling you that. But what is the good news? Stay tuned. Another batch of IBS is coming. I thought you wanted to show some excitement. Let me feel your vibe right now. Another batch of IBS is coming. Stay tuned and work harder, because right about this next batch, your rank will be involved. You need to hit the rank to getting into that class. So put in the work now, so that even when you are ready to go, you will be able to also qualify with your ranks. So put in the work. And moreover, I need you to also appreciate the company. We took a great deal of initiative by subsidizing hotels and also other form of support to making your stay very, very beautiful in Lagos. I want to congratulate you once again for making it through that course. It was an overwhelming event. Another batch of IBS is coming. You know what? We are training world-class leaders in our industry. We are not training leaders for iGOGLOBAL. We are training world-class leaders for our industry. People that will represent Africa in this industry at the global scale, and people that will stand shoulder to shoulder with other champions in other parts of the globe when the need arises. And I need you to know that we are very intentional about what we are doing. Take us very serious, because we know where we are going. We are committed to developing people, because it is people that can develop a business. We are not one of those companies that focus on developing the business. Our focus is developing people. developing men, and then in turn, the people turns to develop a business. That is our formula. We focus on developing people, and then people develop the business. Now, I need to ask you this question. What is your plan for the end of the year? How do you want to wrap up this year? How do you want to wrap up this year? How do you want to wrap up this year? As a company, we have a vision. We're going to do a lot of charity work. We are going to do a lot of charity work to bring relief and succor to people and families and organizations. We have mapped out some funds that is already been set aside for charity works. And we're going to engage you in doing that. But what is your family plan for charity? How many homes will you make them end this year well? How many homes are you going to support them to celebrate their Christmas well? How many bag of rice are you planning to buy to share to some families? How many bag of gari? How many 2 bags of yam are you planning to share with families? How many people are you going to buy them new Christmas shoes? Buy them New Year gifts? Which school will your children be going to by the time school resumed? The time to make that decision is now. And the time to take action that will bring about that decision is also now. You can use this remaining month. We still have 4 months to go to change the trajectory of your life. You can change the trajectory of your life with this remaining month. Your business can take a new dimension. You can change the trajectory of your business, your life, this remaining month. What was last year Christmas like for you? How did you celebrate last year end, year end? How did you celebrate New Year? You can change that for yourself. Guys, you can still do a family holiday. You can still go on a family holiday by making some extra fun. And you take your family out and spend maybe 1 week and some days. Some of you, that word holiday does not exist in your vocabulary. In your life dictionary, it's not there. You don't know anything called holiday. You work month in, month out. Month in, month out. But the formula is supposed to be work hard and play hard. So we want to do something that will help you end this year well and give yourself a sweet treat. And then for some of you, you will go to your village with a tear rubber car from iGOGLOBAL. I know you did not hear me well. For some of you, you will go to your villages with a tear rubber car from iGOGLOBAL. If you want your name to enter the list of qualifiers, come to the room, come to the chat room right now and give me your name so that I can copy and paste right away. If you are sure you are going to put in the work and make your name enter the list of qualifiers, let me meet you in the chat room. Give me your full name. Let me copy and paste right now on the car qualifiers list. If you're sure you're going to put in the work, come to the chat room right now. Write your name in full. Tell me so that I can copy and paste on the car qualifiers list. The point is, those whose name, yes, I can see. Great name, great names, great names, great name. Yes, great names. Man, wow, man. This amazing. So, bro, we're going to copy this name and paste on the list. And what it means is that your name has appeared here. I mean, the potential is very high for you to enter the list. What is left for you is to put in the work so that we want you to go home this Christmas with your tear rubber car from iGOGLOBAL. So sometime in the month of November, we are going to do a car award. We're going to do a car award. Who is interested in the car? Just write the word interest. Give me the word back, interest, if you're interested. Give me the word interest if you're interested. Wherever you are, the car will be sent to you. If you're in Ghana, we'll send you money to pick your car in Ghana. As a matter of fact, we're going to work with a vendor in Ghana to be sure the car is well branded for you. But you're going to come to Lagos and get celebrated. And then, you know, we are business people. The car will be delivered to you in Ghana. You will see your car in Nigeria. In fact, you'll be going back with your car key while we send the car to you from Nigeria. If you're in South Africa, the car will be delivered to you in South Africa. That's what we want to do. We'll brand it. We'll celebrate you here warmly. You know what? We want some of you to come back by January with chieftaincy title as you go home, because now you are going home in a bigger way this time. You are coming back with chieftaincy title as you go. Your Igwe will just know you are now a big man from the community, that the community has produced another Iroko man. So I want you to put in the work if you're interested, because I'm telling you what, this is your own chance. This is your own chance. This is your own chance. The award will be happening in November, and all that matters now is for you to put in the work. But I can tell you, we are ready to make you go home and shine, and also have something to really close the year and end up the year in a very colorful mode. And then during that award, those are qualified for the just concluded award, also their cars will be presented. And by the way, for the qualifiers, do you mind getting to the chat room and congratulate those that made it to the car qualification during the just 90 days car promo that was happening. Get to the chat room, congratulate them. Some guys dusted around. Get to the chat room. These are people are going to congratulate you very, very soon too. Let's congratulate them. Some guys dusted around during the promo. I don't know whether your name is there, but some guys did it. I don't know whether your name is there, but some guys did it. Some guys did it, guys. Some guys did it. They dusted the rounds. The guy dusted the rounds. And guess what? Their cars will be delivered. Their cars will be delivered. Wherever you are in the city of Uyo, if I would drive the car myself down, we'll fly down with the car and roll it out for you. In Kaduna, we rolled out the car. In Onitsha, we are coming. Wherever you are, the car will meet you in your home after the celebration. But we'll not just deliver the car, release the car to you. We are first going to celebrate you. We will celebrate you and let the world know your status has changed. This is going to change your life trajectory, and it worth all the trouble making it happen. You know, when we unveiled that promo, some of you doubted. You thought it was not doable. You doubted. But I want to personally, on behalf of the corporate, warmly congratulate those that took to the challenge and dusted it. I want to personally congratulate them and also warmly congratulate them once again. Very soon, their names will be published for you to know. The people you will be collecting cars on stage with. The people you will be collecting cars on stage with. Their names will be published, and that is how it's going to go. So that said, you also stand a chance of being on stage with them by November for your car. For your car. You stand a chance to be on stage with them by November for your car. So all that matters now is for you to put in the work and coordinate your team, coordinate your business, pick it up as a business. Let the first thing that drives you be the passion to bring relief to families. We are a product that is bonding homes, bonding families. Let your first mandate be to be the reason why some families are happy. And your second mandate be that you are becoming very uncomfortable with seeing people struggling with their finances, and that you have decided to become an ambassador of freedom. Decided to become an ambassador of freedom. As iGOGLOBAL brand influencer, you are an ambassador of freedom, ambassador of health freedom, an ambassador of financial freedom. And let me tell you that it's not common feat to see people healthy lately. The harshness of the economy is also telling hard on people's health. So when you take to this vision of joining force with us to helping people live a healthy life, you are doing something that heaven is very pleased. And I need you to know that we are also watching. You will be celebrated in iGOGLOBAL. I'm too sure that before next year runs out, some of you will have moved into your own houses from iGOGLOBAL before this year runs out. Some of you will have moved into your own villa from iGOGLOBAL before December next year. You will have moved into your own villa from iGOGLOBAL before December next year. Some of you, you will have made some trips. You will have made some trips to some choice location around the globe before December runs out. You will be able to do some things. Some you point out to landed properties and say, I bought this property through iGOGLOBAL. I built this house through iGOGLOBAL. I completed this building through iGOGLOBAL. I changed my children's school to a better school through iGOGLOBAL. I took my family overseas for a holiday through iGOGLOBAL. We are not a bunch of jokers, guys. We are Africans. We can do it. We did it with foreign companies. Are you still there? We did it. We're not learning how to do this thing. We did it. We built with foreign brands. We made it to the top. We qualified for trips. We qualified for cars. We qualified for recognition, for houses. We've done it before. It will not be the first time an African will qualify for a car through A1 marketing. But there was something we did differently. And that was we discovering that most of those foreign systems were not designed for us. Those systems were not designed for us. They were designed for Filipinos. They were designed for Malaysians. They were designed for Americans. They were designed for Chinese. But they dump it on us. But because of the audacity and the braveness nature of an African, we were able to crack the code. Even when their pay plan was designed for their booming economy, we were able to crack the code in Africa. We qualified for all their award and they celebrated us. And now you are with your own company. This is your own. iGOGLOBAL has a single line vision to making Africans proud. We are here to prove to the world that we can do it. Africans can do it. We are no longer a dumping ground. It's now time for us to export our glory overseas. Can't you see it's already happening? Some African countries are now beginning to reject what they call aid from America. I was so proud to see that African companies have now woken up to say, we no longer need full subsidy. We have our land. Why are you causing insecurity everywhere and you are giving us money to subsidize food? We no longer need your food subsidy. We want to grow food in our lands. That's what we stand for. And we can export. My brothers, Africans can feed the whole globe. You didn't know about it? Africans can feed the world. Without Africa, there is no world. There is no America. America will crash. See what is happening already in France. Just one country pulling out. One country. France is now having electricity problem. For the first time in history, France is now having electricity problem because the raw material they were using to produce electricity that they used to take from Burkina Faso has been stopped. Are you getting it? We can do it. So guys, this is not about me. This is not about corporate iGOGLOBAL. It's about our pride. And I'm here to tell you that our marketing plans speak our language. Our product is designed for your body. The raw material comes from our soil in Africa. The business is designed for our economy. We're not doing anything that is to stress you. The product is affordable. Guys, go and check out some of these foreign brands. Some of them, what you will buy one of their products, will buy 4 of our own, 5 of our own. And let me tell you ahead, by the time we are done, it will be relatively impossible for a foreign company to survive in Africa. By the time we eat the next 3 years, the extent of shaking and impact we are going to create in this system, it will be relatively impossible for a foreign company to survive. Even if they do, they will not be profiting. They will be using their money for promotion. Pretty and simple, our product will keep being affordable and the potency. You know why it's working? We fuse many things into the product. It's not like we extract this one to produce this one, extract that one to produce this one. You have diabetes, one product. You have high blood pressure, same product. You have ulcer, same product. You have swelling, inflammation issue, same product. Are you aware that pure virgin alone, we could have used it, produced like 5 different products from it? We could have reproduced 5 from pure virgin, what we use to making that product. We can produce like 5 different products from it and we'll be selling. But we decide to fuse them together so that when you use it, if infection is your case, you say bye-bye to it. If you don't have feelings again as a woman to meeting your spouse, you come back again, you become like a baby girl again. Whatever was your challenge with that ecosystem, when you use pure virgin, you come back again and your husband can start calling you baby girl, not as a pet name, but because of who you are, because of experience. Are you getting it? Guys, I just want you to know that we have the base of your interest at heart. You should stay with us. This is a time that people will be over distracted. Every other turn of the day, another company will come, another business will come, online will come, different one will come, different pattern. I have been around this industry and I'm still here. I have observed in the last over 20 years of my involvement here that people that are not focused don't always succeed. And that no one ever make it to the top in any company and stay at the top, looking left and right. Because no company want to promote a leader that does not represent them in totality. It's a big risk. No company want to put a face of a leader that they are not sure that is fully with them on their flyer. Is a big risk. And before you know, here you are not there, there you are not there. You are here, you are neither there or none here, and time is going. And that's why I want to personally challenge you. Choose to stay focused. Give us just 3 years. I'm begging you for 3 years. If you give us 3 years and you follow this vision and follow the processes and trust the processes and follow us, and in 3 years, you don't look back and say, this is the best 3 years I've ever invested in my life, then take me for a joker. The only thing that will make you do 3 years in iGOGLOBAL and have a regret is if you were not fully involved. If you were neither here nor there. But if you can fully say, I'm shutting down. If it doesn't work, I will say I did it 3 years and I was doing it, building the business. I can bet you to one truth. In 3 years' time, you will have become very, very stable, established and stable. And I can tell you, your story will be sweet to be told around the world. People would like to be like you. And that's why I want to challenge you. Stay focused. Stay committed. Stay hungry to learn. Be a student. Be a student. Read. Some of you, this will be the first time you are going to pick up a book and read. You are operating with escalated with what? What adjective do I use? Very expired ideologies on how business network marketing should be done. You thought you know it, but you don't know anything in the light of now. Almost everything you know is already useless. It's no longer serving. It's time to pick up books and read to understand how this thing is done now. It's time to attend training and learn. Leaders are learners. Leaders are learners. It's only someone who is not a leader will say, I saw one boy on that flyer, I saw one girl on that flyer. What does he know that will teach me? Every leader knows that God did not create any idiots. God did not create any idiots. God did not create any vagabond. Even if there is nothing intellectually for you to learn, maybe you attending that seminar of someone you thought doesn't know as much as you know can teach you patience. Maybe you can learn things that you will tell the person when you are done. I think here you should do like this. I think there you should do like that. You can correct the person and become a mentor. Because it's not enough to join, to be a team builder. The question you must ask yourself again and again is, are you a leader? Are you a leader? Are you a mentor? Are you a coach? It's easier to become a teacher. You can explain the marketing plan, explain the product. Are you a mentor? Are you mentoring people? Are you coaching people? Are you leading people? Until you move, first some of you is to become a teacher. But until you move from being a teacher to becoming a coach and becoming a mentor and then a leader, and combine, you function in those 4 offices, you cannot really go too far in anything, not just network, in anything. So I want to challenge you tonight. Choose to finish strong. Let me tell you what will happen to you in few years. 5 years from today, you'll be driving cars that politicians that are stealing real good money, that steal money well, are driving. You'll be driving cars that people that work with big organization, very big organization at top management level are driving. You'll be going to holidays at places where you meet human beings. You'll be going to holiday at where you meet human beings. 3-5 years from time now, we are going to move to a neighborhood where human beings are living. No, at this point you are confused. Where I'm living, am I not living? Who are the people there? Are they not human beings? You are going to move to a neighborhood where human beings are living. You may not understand me now. I don't want to stress myself. Let me leave you with that point. Later you understand which neighborhood is it that human beings are living. There are basic amenities that are supposed to be present where human beings are living. Number 1, security, top notch. Number 2, good network. Number 3, security, electricity. Number 4, there is environment design for human beings, proper landscaping. There are basic features that are meant to be present where human beings should live. But most of those things are not where you are. Some of you are living next to a factory, living next to dustbin, a waste bin, where they're throwing bin, different trash. But I'm telling you, iGOGLOBAL is going to move you upward and upscale your life. So guys, as we go, don't forget that I said that we have your base of interest at heart, and that we know that before your 3 years is done with us, that you are going to write books that people will buy and read. And these 3 years might be the best ever 3 years you've ever invested in your career. Some of you have been here for 5 years, you've been here for 10 years, but you don't have anything serious to show. Because within that 10 years, some of you have done 10 networks. Some of you, as we are talking now, you are involved with 5. You are doing 5, you are doing 3, you are doing 4. You are about to join another one. Those are easiest way of being frustrating your career and wasting your life. If you want to go far in this industry, this thing must be done like marriage. Once you pick your spouse, focus is the next name. You focus on your spouse, you grow with your spouse, and you become whom God has destined for you to become together. I want to challenge you to try what I'm telling you. If you do it for 2 years and you don't get result, call me back and say, I lied to you. But I know you will not have me to call me. Focus. Forget about online. Forget about offline. If it is online you want to do, focus on online. If you pick up this business, because all of them need human beings to grow, if it is iGOGLOBAL you want to do, focus on iGOGLOBAL. Don't be in iGOGLOBAL because of Iroko, and be in another one because of plaster, and be in another one because of machine. Pick one. What you really need is money. I've been around and I've discovered people that say I'm into treatment, I'm into marketing, they don't go far. People that do treatment in the industry don't go far. People that do marketing don't go far. The only people that go far and stay far and celebrated in this industry are those that are building people, developing people, building organization, and stay focused. Absolutely. From my end, this is where I stop. But I need you to know that we love you on behalf of iGOGLOBAL. We love you. We appreciate you. We treasure your partnership. We believe in you. And we want to brag with your result. And all I can say next is, choose to stay focused. Choose to stay teachable. Start reading. Pick those books we have recommended. Read them. The GoPro. The 45-second presentation.
They reach that product. Read them. Read them. Read them. Digest them. Go online. Watch the 45-second videos. Attend our trainings. And be patient. After all you have done, patient is what will deliver the result you need. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with the company. Be patient with the process. From my end, I want to say thank you and excellent morning. It was an awesome time being with you tonight. God bless you, very good. Let me see you celebrate yourself as I leave the floor for Mr. Manuel. Let me see you celebrate the floor. Celebrate yourself warmly. Warmly. Let me see you celebrate yourself.
Let's go. Powerful. Awesome one. See you. Thank you so much for that powerful insight.